I want to give Billy and his group some credit. You know, they tough road stretch coming in from Denver the other night, and I don't know when they got in here, but they came out and played really inspired. Obviously, Kobe Webster, as you can see, is going to be a problem in this league for a while, and he really got it going. But more than anything, really pleased with our guys. Thought we did what we needed to do, took care of business at home. I thought that started with how we prepared Tuesday and Wednesday, and we need to use this as a point in our journey and continue to build and get better.
Coach, you look at that timeout around that 11-minute mark. What are you telling the guys that adjustments-wise that really turn things around there?
Well, I think you can be bullheaded and stubborn, which I certainly am at times, and but we've learned from that in different situations, made a couple tweaks on how we handled some things, and I thought that got him out of the rhythm. And you look at Webster, obviously he really got it going. I think he had 18 like that to start, but you know, he finishes with 24 on 20 shots. It's not perfect, but you know, we talked about turning a couple of their guys into volume guys, and that's what ended up happening.
What did you guys do to shut down Webster after he got, I believe it was 18 points in 9 minutes?
Yeah, we just got a little bit more aggressive. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the particulars here, but made a couple little adjustments with how he handled some certain situations, and just tried to do. He's a talented player, and you can't just throw one thing at him. He's going to get into a rhythm, and we mixed it up. And give our guys credit; they made the adjustments.
What was Deng's contribution today?
That was great. You know, I think that what we've been able to do is Deng's usually gotten 2 runs in the first half and then 1 fairly early in the second half, and at times for whatever reason I just haven't felt comfortable going back with him. But the last couple games we've been back with him for that 4th rotation, and it was encouraging to see him respond. He hit that 3. I think it hit every part of the rim, but fortunately bounced in and was aggressive and almost came up with a couple other offensive rebounds too. And I think when Deng's productive, I've talked about it, it's twofold. One, obviously it's great production from him, but it also lets us be smart and diligent with AJ.
4-3 in the first half of the Summit League. What did you learn about your team in the first 7 games, and what do you hope to build on?
Yeah, I know that we're still learning. We still got a long ways to go, and I knew that. I wished we were a little bit better. Obviously, I wish we were 7-0, but we're not. We've had some failures, which is okay if we learn and benefit from them. And this is, like I said, I love this group. This is a fun group to be around, and I really think and want to hope that that we understand when we're locked in, like we were Thursday for 40 minutes, and this afternoon for about I would say 30 minutes, that we can be pretty good.
On your rotation, you think, or what do you think?
Well, I mean, we're getting closer. What was nice tonight or this afternoon was we played 10 guys. All 10 guys scored. Dylan didn't play at all Thursday night, but with some foul trouble in the first half, he got in. I thought he gave us some minutes. So I just think it's important that we're a group. We're just okay as individuals, but we can be pretty good as a group.
Where do you see Rocky trending going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think Rocky's got certainly a different skill set from some 5s that we're used to seeing here, about the complete opposite of a Marshall Bjorklund or a Dexter Warner. But he's got terrific size. He's got sneaky athleticism. Obviously, he can shoot it well. I think that next step for him is to just get a little bit more comfortable and closer to the rim.
Seems like Deng has some minutes of just brilliance, doesn't it? And is it tempting for you to use it more? Or
Yeah, I mean, it's so encouraging because you just see the growth. But I think as a coach, I don't know how much of it actually has to do with Deng. Again, it's not about me, but I've just been there and done it with AJ for so long, and there's a comfort level that you know what you're going to get from a kid like that. And but again, AJ and I have talked about it. It's a long season, and a big part of him being where he needs to be when we need him to be there would be getting him in and out and being smart with his minutes. But we knew from the recruiting that Deng was a little bit of a wild card from a stance. The young man's got a chance to be pretty good, and it's really encouraging to start to see him have some success and continue to build on that.
I thought we just made a pretty good adjustment with how we were guarding that high ball screen that they were setting. That kid started hot. He's a very good player, especially for a freshman. But I think our mentality changed too. At the beginning, we were kind of just okay with him hitting those tough shots. And then at some point we just said, you're not going to get any more of those, and we fought through the screen.
Deng, how would you describe your role in this team right now?
I just come in and try to give a little energy and whatever the team needs from me.
What about today in the second half? There's some energy going there.
Oh yeah, once I saw the first shot go in, I just kind of settled in and just got going.
What's it like for you guys to get back-to-back home wins here? I mean, in the Summit League.
Yeah, it's huge. And in the first half of it, at 4-3, you know, we wish, and it should have been a little bit better. But nice to get these 2 wins at home to get a little bit of more momentum going into the second half.
What did you guys make of the play in the first half? I think the 2 teams combined for, I think, 17 fouls.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows that both teams were playing hard. You know, it was a physical game. I thought the refs did a pretty good job, you know, keeping it under control. But that's just 2 teams in a conference game coming out and playing hard.
Do you look at offense, or how do you approach that? You always look for your shot, or it comes as or you take it as it comes?
I just kind of take it as it comes, just feel it out.
What's that, sir?
I just take it as it comes.
Paul, do you think there was a big difference when Gilbeck got his second foul in the first half with 7 minutes to go and he sat out the rest of the half?
Yeah, that was big. Obviously, he's a really good player for them. Tremendous shot blocker. You know, even for me, you're thinking about it a little bit more when you're attacking the rim and he's in there. So I thought, yeah, to close out the first half, we did a really good job, and partly since he was on the bench.
Paul, take us through the rhythm for you personally. I mean, I know you're getting points up and shots up, but just the quality looks that you're getting from ball screens and maybe not forcing a couple of them to be in the.
Yeah, I thought some of the shots I were getting today were a credit to all the Coach Richman. He was putting me in good spots coming off that ball screen. He asked me which way I like to go coming off it. I told him, and he always does a good job of getting us in good spots.
Does have a guy like Deng, when he had that spurt in the second half there, it takes all.
Oh yeah, that's huge. I thought that's both games at home here. We've had a lot of guys step up. You know, Tyson elevated his play back up. Deng played well. Rocky was very good. Chris as well. So you know, guys are starting to figure things out, figure out their role, and we're starting to pick it up.